Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Friday to all, and let's dive into some recent crypto news. First up, this was shared by Ripple today. So we have the RLUSD, or the Ripple US dollar stablecoin, beginning testing on the XRP Ledger mainnet. So we can see that Ripple has started the beta testing for the RLUS dollar stablecoin on the XRP Ledger, as well as the Ethereum mainnet. A big milestone and a step closer to bringing more high-quality assets to the XRP Ledger, driving new opportunities, liquidity, and institutional use cases for users, developers, and applications. So the mainnet version of the Ripple US dollar is also available on Ethereum. They do post the contract address down below, so we'll take a look at that. We can see with plans to expand to additional blockchains and DeFi protocols over time. So the Ripple US dollar is currently in the beta phase, being rigorously tested by enterprise partners. This phase is important or very crucial for ensuring that the stablecoin meets the highest standards of security, efficiency, and reliability before it becomes widely available, and after receipt of regulatory approval. So this is not approved just yet. Consequently, the Ripple US dollar is not available for purchase or trading at this time. And friendly reminder shared by Ripple as well as David Schwartz, CTO of Ripple, please beware of scams of Ripple accounts, fake executive accounts, even fake AI videos of XRP giveaways, Ripple stablecoin airdrops, anything like that's a scam, so steer clear. Right in Ripple's latest blog, you can visit that under the Ripple Insights. We can actually see the contract address for the RLUS dollar or the Ripple stablecoin, taking us to the XRP Ledger Explorer, as well as the ERC20 token address on Ethereum. So let's look at the XRPL Explorer, so we can see the account ID right there. And as we scroll down, we can see set trust limit. We have RLUSD. You can also click this Ethereum contract address to take us right to Etherscan, or just copy and paste this contract address, and that will take us right here. So we can see that on Etherscan, and just friendly reminder that all of this is in beta. But we can see right here, once the Ripple US dollar is available, Ripple will use both the Ripple US dollar and XRP in its cross-border payment solution. Ripple is in an ideal position to launch a stablecoin that addresses a market projected to grow over $2.8 trillion by 2028. So the Ripple US dollar will be valued 1-to-1 to the US dollar, 100% backed by US dollar deposits, short-term US government treasuries, and other cash equivalents. These reserve assets will be audited by a third-party accounting firm, and Ripple the company will publish monthly attestations. So we've gone over this before, shared by Monica Long, the president over at Ripple, just highlighting that the launch of the Ripple US dollar stablecoin will complement their use of XRP for the most efficient cross-border flows. And I saw this shared by BankXRP tagging Ripple, and this is a post by Peter. He does research over at Circle for USDC, just highlighting the growth of the stablecoin market. And a lot of organizations want to take advantage of this because if the $2.8 trillion market cap projection by 2028 is even close, that is huge opportunity for liquidity, interoperability between other chains, etc. So Peter says the stablecoin growth over the past 12 months is one of the best stories in crypto. Over the past 6 months, average monthly on-chain transaction volume has been $1.5 trillion, growing over 200% year over year. The total stablecoin supply and users will soon reach all-time highs. So when we're thinking stablecoins, yes, we can think the Ripple US dollar, we can think of organizations like PayPal, we can think of exchanges with stablecoins like the Gemini US dollar, but we also have to think about other fiat currencies as well. The euro, the yen, the US dollar, etc. And just considering the news from last month where Circle is the first global stablecoin issuer to comply with MiCA, the Markets and Crypto Assets Regulation, this framework in the European Union is a landmark for crypto law. So the future of stablecoins seems to be very certain for USDC, the Euro coin, and more. And just thinking about Ethereum today, with stablecoin transaction volume on top of it, Tether, whether you think Tether's legitimate or not, or USDC or any other stablecoin, there are so many transactions on a daily basis, and that requires a little bit of Ethereum. And looking at USDC.com, we know they do support a variety of different networks, but the bulk of these transactions are on Ethereum today. And bottom line, the stablecoin market cap growing in the future would be a good thing for the crypto asset class because this brings a lot more liquidity. There are better trading pairs that can act as a bridge between fiat currencies and different crypto assets. So this can allow more trading pairs on exchanges, more market makers, more volume. And more stablecoins or just higher volumes and liquidity can lead to other use cases in DeFi for borrowing, lending, and yield farming. And some investors may look at stablecoins like a potential safe haven, provided they can hold their peg, and there's also wider use cases for cross-border transactions, payments, all types of things. And a lot of people in Web3 see stablecoins as that necessary next step because it's almost like a gateway for institutional adoption, because stablecoins are more likely to gain regulatory acceptance since they're pegged to fiat currencies. They're perceived to be less volatile and less risky because they're backed. And if they're perceived that way, that can bring more capital into the overall market and raise the overall market cap for the crypto asset class. And because stablecoins are regulated a lot more strictly along with compliance standards, this can help create a lot more trust for users and regulators. And just overall, for the adoption of stablecoins, this can reduce friction with on and off ramps, making it a lot more simple. So the idea for stablecoins is that this could bring a lot more liquidity, bring better stability, on and off ramps, and just overall accessibility. And if stablecoins end up being that gateway drug to get institutions involved and start testing and playing with institutional DeFi applications, bring it on. So that was just a big rant on the stablecoin market overall, especially for the Ripple US dollar. I know that many people out there, anytime they see this news, they say, oh no, the plan is not to use XRP anymore. That's never been part of the rollout plan. We've gone over Ripple CBDC platform, onboarding as many users as possible, having XRP as an option, bringing liquidity to the system, and putting XRP there as an option. So when XRP is the cheapest and fastest option, they'll choose XRP. So that's the same type of idea for Ripple. They're not trying to get rid of the XRP use case. They're trying to position it, onboard as many users as possible, and have XRP as the option to highlight as the best, fastest, and most liquid option. How long does it take to get there? Will they succeed? Those are all the things we're speculating on, but the overall plan for Ripple's products in the XRP ledger is to drive adoption to XRP. This has been said by David Schwartz, Monica Long, all people at Ripple. So whether or not you believe that's the case for XRP, to each their own, I do. Next up, to quickly go through the Ripple vs. SEC case. So we went through this yesterday, and now there are a lot of discussions on if there's going to be an appeal within the next 60 days. So we have Fred Rispoli, he's an attorney in this space, and he says this language from both sides is exactly what you typically see from parties that are content with the ruling and do not want to appeal. Do I know if there's going to be an appeal in the next 60 days? I have no idea. We have Jungle Inc. It really seems like both sides got enough here. Risk is also high for either to appeal. If everyone is being rational about this, I think it's over. We also have Jeremy Hogan right here saying, I've settled on a 60% chance that the SEC appeals. Judge Torres' opinion is an outlier, and no one seems to be following it yet, so it doesn't hurt the SEC as much as it might have. And an appeal could also, of course, backfire as well, but I think a 60% chance because the SEC doesn't operate like a normal litigant. There are also a bunch of interesting conversations going on if you follow David Schwartz on Twitter, looking at some of his replies. We have Wrath Economan right here, post-penalty XRP confusion, asking about the injunction affecting the current product in the US for XRP to be used in the current US products. I'm still reading, and I don't want to share anything that's false until I have a better understanding of it, but I'm seeing conversations of Ripple finding a way for the customers to not have to touch the XRP and still be used. We have Good Morning Crypto sharing a clip of Paul Barron discussing with 21Shares about the Ethereum ETF launch and just asking, is 21Shares going to be launching an XRP ETF? And it seems pretty likely. Remember that 21Shares already has an XRP ETP with over $67 million AUM. So you can learn more at 21shares.com. You can go to their products and look at a variety of different assets. So for example, under products, we can click single asset, I believe. Let me see all products. And as we scroll down, we can see a bunch of ETPs or exchange traded products for different assets, Aave, Cardano, Bitcoin, DOT, and then we can do a control find for XRP. And we can see right there, AXRP. And he says we're bullish on XRP as an asset. I would say it's absolutely a part of our product vision globally, not just in America. We've also had some really big news overall, so remember this recently. Russia approves law allowing the use of crypto for global payments as it faces ongoing sanctions, straying away from the US dollar. We have shared by Watcher Guru for BRICS and the BRICS nations. Russia officially legalizes Bitcoin and crypto mining. So legalizing Bitcoin and crypto mining in the country, Putin signed a law Thursday that legalizes the cryptocurrency process to specified persons. We have right here, crypto executives meet White House officials to discuss policy grievances during virtual roundtable. So they gathered virtually on Thursday, and then we can see in attendance we have Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, we have Uniswap CEO, Stellar Development Foundation with Danelle Dixon, we have Circle's Jeremy Allaire. We have Mark Cuban, we have Coinbase's Chief Legal Officer, we have the former White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci, we have Andreessen Horowitz partner Chris Dixon, a bunch of big names, also the Kraken CEO. Alright guys, we'll cover a lot more in future videos. Whenever I do a long video and I share a lot of detailed or good information at the end, I don't think people watch it, so we'll cover more of this in the next one, going over the Prove AI contract for one of their partners, Grayscale AI, over 40,000 deployments in just around 2 days. We have Peak Network, got news that Fireblocks now supports Peak. Institutional customers can now securely manage and store Peak and other Peak native assets. So I believe that Peak is still set to launch by the end of September. We have John Woods, the CTO over at the Algo Foundation for Algorand. This transaction was authorized with a MasterCard and settled on chain. It's coming related to the Para wallet. We've gone over this news before. So now we can actually see this transaction on the actual testnet. And I believe the partner is Immersive and they're a principal partner of MasterCard. And last but not least, we have iTrustCapital linked in the top of the YouTube video description for anybody interested in a crypto retirement account. I've had a Roth IRA with iTrustCapital for over 4 years. Friendly reminder for anybody with an existing crypto IRA with another provider and you're considering making the switch to iTrustCapital, there's a promotion going on where you can get a $250 reward when you do an in-kind transfer for your crypto IRA. Huge thank you to all that hit the like button, and I will catch you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button and sharing your thoughts down below. As always, you can find all links, including resources for charting, trading bots, platforms, wallets, portfolio trackers, and exclusive discounts in my link tree at the top of the video description. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.